Hello dear student, welcome back a new learning session. Today in this video we will discuss about past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. So let's start without wasting time. Here is the overview of today's lecture. Understanding past perfect and past perfect continuous tenses. This guide explains the uses, structures, and provides examples for the past perfect and past perfect continuous tenses. First, we discuss about past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to talk about an action that was completed before another action or a specific moment in the past. It is often called the past in the past. The main Here the two main points talk about an action that was completed before another action. This is very important point. If we When we talk about past, so past means already past, and when one action that was completed and before another action or a specific moment in the past. So let's talk about uses of the past perfect tense. First use: to describe an action that happened before another past action. I mean, this describe an action that happened before another past action. One action already happened and another before past action. So example: she had finished her homework when her friends called. One action happened here and another action happened here when her friends called. Okay, so second uses: to describe an action that happened before a specific time in the past. Second use basically describe about specific time in the past. Example: by 8 p.m. the movie had started. Mean this show the specific time 8 p.m. And third, the reported speech after verbs like said, told, asked, etc. Example: he said that he had visited Paris. Okay, here use said, so it show use like verbs said, told, or asked. In this sentence, you said show past. He said that he visited Paris. Okay, so these are all uses of the past perfect tense. These uses are very important when we talk about past. So most important to understand what are the main important uses of past, because we know very well the present, but we do not know about very well in past. So these are very important point. Focus on these three important point. First is action that happened before another past action. Second is specific time. Third is like verbs like said, told, asked, etc. So now discuss sentence structures. These are very important. Sentence structure basically used for making a correct sentence. Otherwise there is no need. If you make good sentence according to grammatically, so you are very well. But obviously in first time when you study about grammar, so structure are very important and key role play in tense. Okay, so now discuss about sentence structures. Positive structure. Structure first subject plus head plus past participle mean verb third form plus object. The positive structure of past perfect tense important in past simple tense only use in positive. We use second form, verb second form, and in negative interrogative we use verb first form, and past continuous tense only use verb fourth form mean ing form. And when we talk about past perfect tense, so that time in here we use verb third form. So same as present perfect tense, there we only use verb third form with the helping verb of have. So here use had. Okay, I think you understand this concept very well, because do not confusion in verb third form, because verb third form always using present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. So let's start discuss about examples. First example, I had finished. Use first had then finished verb third form the report before the meeting began. They had eaten dinner when we arrived. She had seen the movie twice before. You always notice use verb third form also had. Basically had used in singular. Okay, singular. And had, okay, had, and have when we use, oh sorry, when we discuss about past tense, so that time for plural, in singular always use had. When we talk about present perfect, so that time we use for singular use only has, and for plural use have. So this concept very important, those students who are beginner in learn grammar, so this concept again and again revise. Okay, so discuss third and fourth example. By the time he was 25, he had started his own company. Okay, so negative structure, subject plus had not plus past participle verb third form plus object. Examples, he had not realized his mistake until the teacher pointed it out. We had not, here is plural form, here is singular form. He is the singular, we is the plural, so both use had. We had not ordered our food when the power went out. So she had not slept well for days, so she was exhausted. They had not checked the weather forecast before they left. Okay, these are about the negative structure. So now we discuss about interrogative structure. Interrogative structure, had plus subject plus past participle plus object. When we talk about interrogative, mean question mark always use. So examples, had you completed the assignment before the deadline? Question mark. Had they ever traveled to Asia before their trip last year? Had she informed you about the change? Had the rain stopped when you went outside? Okay, this is about past perfect tense. I explain completely structured, also with examples and uses of past perfect tense. So now discuss about past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. So the past perfect continuous tense is used to talk about an action that started in the past and was still in progress. When another past action occurred, it emphasizes the duration of the action. Main important point here, when we talk about action that start in the past and was still in progress, the action was start in the past and still progress. Uses of the past perfect continuous to show the duration of an action up to a certain point in the past. Example, he had been working for 5 hours before he took a break. Okay, the second, to show the cause of a past action or situation. Show cause, past action or situation. Example, her eyes were red because she had been crying. Okay, now discuss about sentence structure. Positive structure, subject had been and plus present participle, verb in fourth form plus object. Example, they had been playing football for 2 hours when it started to rain. I was tired because I had been studying all night. She had been waiting for the bus for 30 minutes. We had been living in that city for 10 years before we moved. So now discuss about negative structure. Subject had not been plus present participle v verb ing form. Object, example, he had not been feeling well so he went to the doctor. She failed the exam because she had not been attending the classes. They had not been practicing for long, but they played well. We had not been looking at the map, so we got lost. Interrogative structure, had plus subject plus been plus present participle, verb ing form plus object. Example, had you been waiting long before the rain arrived? Question mark. How long had she been working there before she quit? Question mark. Had they been arguing before I walked in? Question mark. Had he been exercising regularly before the marathon? So this is all about the past perfect tense and past perfect continuous. Today in this lecture we have completed two important tense form, like first is the past perfect, second is past perfect continuous. So we also discussed in here this lecture, like uses, structure, example. So if any doubt you can ask comment section. Thank you watching this video.